Most people believe that having more money comes from earning more, working harder, or chasing the next opportunity. In reality, the secret often lies in having less clutter, less debt, less noise, and fewer meaningless obligations. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It is about clarity. It strips away the distractions that drain your energy and the financial traps that steal your freedom, leaving you with space for what truly matters. Global studies on consumer behavior by the OECD and World Bank reveal a consistent truth. People who simplify their lives by spending less on non-essentials, reducing debt, and focusing on quality over quantity are more likely to build long-term wealth and experience greater satisfaction. The reason is simple. Every unnecessary expense is a chain. Every impulse purchase is a distraction. And every toxic obligation is a leak in your financial life. Minimalism is the discipline of closing those leaks. In this breakdown, we will uncover 6 minimalist rules you must follow to always have money. These are not abstract theories but practical frameworks that anyone can apply. If you want more wealth, more time, and more freedom, the path forward begins with less. Welcome to 86 Dawn Finance YouTube channel, where we break down the hidden mechanisms controlling your financial life. Let's break it all down. No fluff, just the truth. Rule 1. Start with the basics. Minimalism begins with subtraction, not addition. Before you can build wealth, improve your career, or chase ambitious goals, you need to clear the ground you are standing on. Starting with the basics means taking an honest inventory of your life and asking what is truly essential. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that cluttered environments increase stress and reduce focus, while simplifying and eliminating excess directly improves productivity and decision-making. For your finances, this translates into cutting obvious expenses that add no value, subscriptions you never use, clothes you never wear, and gadgets that collect dust. For your time, it means reducing commitments that drain energy without helping you grow. And for your mind, it means removing distractions that consume attention without moving you forward. The minimalist approach is not about stripping life of joy. It is about removing the debris that blocks progress. Imagine trying to build a strong foundation on a floor littered with rubble. It will always collapse. Clearing the basics ensures that what remains is indispensable. From this lean starting point, every dollar, every hour, and every ounce of energy is freed to create something lasting. Minimalism is not about less for its own sake. It is about making room for what truly matters. Rule 2. Control your mornings. The way you begin your day dictates the direction of everything that follows. If your mornings start with chaos, reacting to notifications, rushing out the door, or immediately drowning in other people's demands, you spend the entire day in survival mode. Minimalism teaches that mornings are sacred. They are the few hours when your time truly belongs to you before the world tries to steal it. Studies from Harvard Business Review confirm that people who establish intentional morning routines report higher productivity, lower stress, and stronger financial decision-making throughout the day. Controlling your mornings means waking up with a plan instead of panic. It means using that first hour for actions that move your life forward, exercise to energize the body, reading to sharpen the mind, or quiet planning to align priorities. It also means protecting that time by avoiding screens and noise that pull your focus in 100 directions. The minimalist rule is simple. Start small, but start with control. A clear, intentional morning plants the seeds for progress, while a distracted one guarantees drift. Mastering this window is not about rigid schedules. It is about reclaiming ownership of your most valuable resource, your time, before the day can consume it. Rule 3. Embrace routine. Many people think routine is a cage, something that limits freedom. In truth, Routine is the very tool that creates it. When every action in your day depends on motivation or willpower, you quickly burn out. But when essential tasks become routine, they happen almost automatically, requiring less energy and leaving more space for higher-level decisions. Research in behavioral economics shows that habits and structured systems are far more reliable than relying on self-control alone. Minimalist living applies this principle by keeping routines lean and focused only on what truly matters: health, finances, relationships, and growth. This means designing daily rhythms where exercise, budgeting, or skill development are non-negotiable, built into the structure of your life like clockwork. The minimalist routine is not about stuffing the calendar with endless tasks. It is about protecting a few high-value actions that compound over time. Routine provides consistency, and consistency builds results. Just as investors trust compound interest to grow wealth silently, minimalists trust disciplined routines to build strength and stability. Instead of draining energy on constant choices, you create an autopilot that works in your favor, freeing mental space for creativity and strategic thinking. Routine is not a prison, it is the foundation of freedom. Rule 4. Keep your home simple. Your environment has more influence on your behavior than most people realize. A cluttered home filled with unused objects, piles of clothes, and visual distractions is not just unpleasant, it is a silent drain on your energy and focus. Studies from Princeton University's Neuroscience Institute reveal that physical clutter competes for your attention, reducing your ability to concentrate and process information. Minimalism addresses this by creating a living space that is simple, functional, and calm. Keeping your home simple does not mean living in an empty, sterile environment. It means removing what is useless, organizing what remains, and shaping a space that fosters clarity. When every item has a place and surfaces are free of excess, your mind relaxes. You spend less time looking for things. You make decisions faster, and you move through your day with more control. A minimalist home becomes a foundation for discipline because it eliminates triggers for distraction and impulse spending. Instead of being weighed down by clutter, your environment supports your goals and keeps you aligned with your values. Simplicity at home is not about less beauty, it is about more peace, more clarity, and more space for the things that truly matter. Rule 5. Reduce empty social commitments. Time is the most valuable currency you will ever own, yet it is often wasted on commitments that bring no real value. Saying yes to every invitation, meeting, or gathering might feel polite in the moment, but over time it drains energy, money, and focus. Research from the University of California, Irvine shows that constant interruptions and unnecessary obligations increase stress and lower productivity, leaving people with less capacity for meaningful work and relationships. Minimalism challenges this by teaching you to filter your social commitments with intention. Instead of scattering your hours across shallow interactions, focus on fewer but deeper connections. Declining invitations that do not align with your priorities is not rude, it is self-preservation. Each time you say no to something unimportant, you are saying yes to something that matters. Whether it is building your career, spending time with family, or simply resting to recharge, minimalists understand that quality always outweighs quantity. A handful of genuine relationships creates far more wealth, emotional and financial, than a calendar packed with obligations. Reducing empty commitments frees your most precious resource, allowing you to invest it where it truly multiplies, in growth, purpose, and meaningful connection. Rule 6. Have a functional wardrobe. Every decision you make during the day consumes a small amount of mental energy. Psychologists call this decision fatigue, and it explains why even simple choices can feel overwhelming when your mind is cluttered. One of the easiest ways to reduce that burden is by simplifying what you wear. A functional wardrobe is not about having dozens of outfits for every possible occasion. It is about owning fewer, high-quality, versatile pieces that work together effortlessly. Research published in the Journal of Consumer Research shows that people who simplify their clothing choices experience less stress and more confidence in daily life. Successful individuals, from entrepreneurs to world leaders, often adopt this minimalist approach to save time and mental energy for more important matters. A functional wardrobe means you no longer waste minutes every morning debating what to wear or regretting poor choices later. Instead, you build a set of clothes that fit your lifestyle, last longer, and serve multiple purposes. This not only saves money by avoiding trends and impulsive purchases but also reinforces clarity in your routine. Minimalists understand that fewer choices mean more focus, and more focus ultimately means more progress in the areas that truly matter. Conclusion: minimalism is often misunderstood as a life of sacrifice, but in reality, it is a strategy of liberation. By stripping away what is unnecessary, clutter, debt, distractions, and empty obligations, you create space for clarity, focus, and wealth to grow. Each of the 6 rules we explored reinforces this truth. Starting with the basics ensures your foundation is clean and strong. Controlling your mornings gives you ownership of time before the world intrudes. Embracing routine provides stability that compounds results. Keeping your home simple turns your environment into an ally instead of a burden. Reducing empty social commitments preserves your most valuable resource, time. And a functional wardrobe eliminates daily friction, saving energy for what truly matters. Together, these principles prove that less really is more. Global financial data consistently shows that those who live intentionally, spend wisely, and avoid unnecessary complexity accumulate more wealth and experience more freedom. Minimalism is not about living with nothing. It is about living with purpose. If your goal is to always have money, it is not about chasing more but about needing less and using what you keep with precision. Freedom begins when you stop measuring life by possessions and start measuring it by the choices you gain. Please note that 86 Dawn Finance does not offer advice on taxes, legal matters, investments, or finances. The content is intended solely for educational purposes and should not be considered professional advice. For personalized guidance, please consult your own qualified advisors. Although the information has been carefully researched and reviewed, it may not represent the latest legal or financial updates. Viewers are advised to confirm the accuracy and timeliness of the information, particularly before making any major financial or legal decisions. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and stay our 86 Dawn Finance channel.